Today's chapter I hold very close to my heart. It's something about coming from the darkness and being able to live the life of your dreams that means a lot to me. And I hope that the chapters that I write, this book, I Hope You Wake Up, helps you wake up, especially if you've lived the nightmare that you just wish to be free from. In the profound journey of life, we often find ourselves in moments of darkness, akin to being in a dimly lit room. It's in these moments where it seems the light has been extinguished that we're gifted with an incredible opportunity. As the eyes of our soul adjust to this darkness, we begin to perceive a light that has always been there, yet remained unnoticed. Imagine life as a room bathed in light, with rays of sunshine streaming through the windows. When the room is bright, the gentle light from the windows merge seamlessly into the background. In such an environment, the necessity to explore beyond the room diminishes. Even in a room where darkness begins to creep in, the minimal light present is often just enough to give us a glimpse of our surroundings. We grow so accustomed to the room, our comfort zone, that even when we could embrace the light, we often don't. Our focus remains fixated on what's familiar, what's known. My own journey through the darkest phases of my life began in the most unexpected of places, lying on the floor of my kitchen. It was there that I realized the need for a monumental shift in my life. The darkness I was in was not just a lack of light, it was a profound, painful void. Interestingly, it wasn't the absolute darkest point, but it was the start of a journey of transformation, one that I am still navigating. Embarking on a journey of changes isn't about seeking perfection or experiencing a single life-altering moment that instantly transforms everything. It's a series of steps, sometimes stumbles in the darkness. I recall vividly the feeling of moving around in that room, bumping into everything. Each collision a metaphor for the challenge faced, lying there, immersed in my pain and tears. I didn't have to do anything. I could simply be in my pain, my suffering, my sorrow. But the process of standing up, of finding a way out of the room, was fraught with difficulty. Each step was a struggle filled with uncertainty and pain. Stepping out of that room and into a new space, a space where nothing was familiar, was challenging. I found myself lost, disconnected from who I had been. It was in the chaos, this unknown territory, that the seeds of change began to take root. To those who are experiencing their own periods of darkness, I want to extend a message of hope. There's always a light, even if it seems faint or distant. It's not just about seeing the light, but being willing to look for it. The light is a symbol of hope, a constant presence in our lives. I am here with you on this journey, a companion in understanding and shared experience. Remember, you are never alone in your quest. My heart and my support are always with you. If you ever feel the need to reach out, to share your story, or just to talk through things, I'm more than happy to be there for you. DM me on my socials, or even shoot me an email if you're a part of the newsletter. I want you guys to know I love you so much, and I think that you're absolutely amazing. And this is a key point that I want to make in today's post. Oftentimes, there seems to be these quotes or these ideas that there's this magical moment where you never go back, where you suddenly realize what you should do with your life, and from that moment on, you never had to worry about anything again. And in truth, for me, that was not the case. I talk about that moment laying in the kitchen floor, crying, wishing that something was different. But even in that moment, I did not immediately make a difference. I did not wake up the next day and get it going. Oftentimes, you remember that moment of darkness, but it isn't this beautiful perfection that follows. Oftentimes, it's a journey, a step forward, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward, 1 step back, 5 steps forward, 6 steps back. It's constant, it's growth, it's moving, it's living, it's learning, it's changing the concept of who you are. It's moving into that new room and seeing it lit up, or it's still being dark and maybe bouncing around trying to figure out what to see. Life can be painful. Life can be suffering. Life can be difficult. But as you go through that, use it as your catalyst of change. And don't be so hard on yourself that you're not willing to accept those moments where maybe you did make a mistake, but you're still moving. I hope you guys know I love you so much. If you haven't pre-ordered the book, I Hope You Wake Up. I'm going to keep working on it. We're at chapter 40. When we get to chapter 50, I'm going to work on printing it and getting it sent out. I'm eternally grateful for you guys. The link is in the bio. And never forget, nothing's real.